for 10 seconds. But alright, black YouTube. Let me get this frame in it. Nope. Alright. Oh, I'm looking at the camera. Nope, too off. So this way a little bit, and then let me get all right, one last one. 3, 2. All right, got the clip. Dang, thumbnailing is crazy. I bet black YouTube.
I almost called the cops. Cops? Call the cops for what? For what? Well, now that you're in the suburbs. Sort 1 and 2. Hey. Yeah.
It's really crazy to think about just how old YouTube really is. And being honest, that entire time, it's really kind of surprising that there's been this many successful black YouTubers.
Hold up. Hall of Fame. Alright. Can I do this? Fuck it. Alright, go. RDC, Dontai, sorry, Pretty Boy Fredo, Corey, don't know, Cash, Zeus. Oh, LeanAndCusine, You Funny B, BNard, and Flight. Don't know what that is. KSI. Don't know what that is. DDG. I don't. There's a lot of light skins. Don't know what that is. I don't know. Is that academic? That's my man. It's T Pindell, yes. LENARR, Ghost. Is that one of the twins? That's not one of the Hodge twins. That's BerLeezy. So don't know. Rage. Why do you look like that? That nigga look. That's B-Lou? What the fuck you split him up? That almost had me, bro. What? Deadass only. So not familiar with game. Not familiar with game. Tell me if this is blasphemy or not. Not familiar with game. Yeah, so that's what y'all know. Everybody else do. I know I'm meant to know everybody. What the heck is happening? This video getting bad. I can't cut now, bro. I already started the video, so I was about to edit it, but so these goats. That ass goats. It's crazy, bro.
I mean, like from Corey to Griffey to BerLeezy. There's so many black YouTubers who've done insane numbers. And Corey, it's kind of surprising that there's been this many successful.
Is he here somewhere then? I can't tell. Why am I just forgetting his name though? I don't think he's here, right?
Black YouTubers. I mean, like from Corey to Griffey to
Long Beach Griffey. Yeah. I said
BerLeezy. There's so many black YouTubers who've done it.
Chris Smooth. Oh, is he on the list too? I only know Splat. I only know this. That's how he looks. Was he there?
Insane number.
That's crazy, bro. Nah, 24 videos, 8 mil. It's actually disgusting.
And hey,
this makes sense though. KSI. But that's old YouTube. So he been here forever. So like this is way like with YouTube inflation crazier.
It's only right that I go over the most.
Marquise.
Notable ones. And when I say notable, I genuinely mean notable. So if you expect those 20v1 or
please,
or like those pop the balloon YouTubers to be here.
Bro, have you ever seen one of these videos? They don't just pop the balloon. Like, that's just the beginning of the video. There's other shit after it. They pop it, and then there's a whole hour left. That's crazy. What the fuck else did they do?
Yeah, go ahead and leave now. FBI got y'all niggas in a chokehold. But I'm not gonna lie, it's bad. Cause if this is the only content you watch all day, your brain is cooked. But you know I had to start with RDC World, bro.
Hey.
The GOATs of Black YouTube. They literally have classic after classic when it comes to their videos. And not to mention, every single series that they made is tough. There's not a single bad one. And when it comes to RDC World in general, I gotta give them my respect, bro. I gotta give them props. Cause they kind of made it cool for us to like anime. Like, I was really thinking about this video right here and what they said.
Second, why y'all watching anime? Y'all black. Or did you forget that?
Or did you forget that?
Hold up, he put a pause on my story. Then he disrespected us?
Real talk, I know it sounds
Before that it was like
crazy, but not even that long ago, it wasn't cool to like anime. Especially as a black person. Cause nowadays, everybody you meet has watched at least one show out of the big three or a new
totally.
gen anime like Attack on Titan or Demon Slayer, something like that. And a big part of that, or a new gen anime
Naruto, One Piece,
like Attack on Titan or Demon Slayer, something like that. And a big part of that, and yet not the only part, like duh, I understand there's other reasons.
Stupid. I'm not
because of RDC.
That video
World.
was hilarious, bro. When it
Technically, they're not OGs, but they definitely are some of the pioneers of black YouTubers doing skits. Like, bro, they have a skit for everything. Like, nigga, this Popeye skit right here, like, bro, the amount of Popeyes I've been to and randomly it feels like they're about to swing on me for no reason is insane. Like, I promise you, they are no better than Waffle House workers. They got straight NBA Youngboy and Aaron the Plumbers back there. Like, bro, if you hate your job that much, just quit. But that's besides the point. The point is, RDC World has a skit for literally everything. Like the off-brand drinks, that's a classic skit right there. Also, the skit about the lawyer, bro, not only is this skit accurate, a little too accurate, it has one of the best quotes in RDC. Bro, not only is this skit accurate, a little too accurate, it has one of the best quotes in RDC World history. This is 4K. How did they catch you in 4K? And then there's underrated videos like the one about breaking up with the singer, which, bro, to this day, this video still has me dead. Like, really imagine for a second your homeboy was in that video and this was his response.
What the fuck is you doing in the video?
Oh yeah, bro, yeah, that's me.
Nigga, I know it's you. What are you doing in the video?
Bro said, yeah, that's me. Like that made it better. Like, bro, me just talking about it doesn't do it enough justice, especially when it comes to their skits about sports, and specifically the LeBron locker room videos. Like, bro, all the success
that whole
they've had on
series,
YouTube, all the skits, all the quotables are really cool. But being honest, it's all the success they've had outside of YouTube, which is really really cool. But being honest, it's all the
he took that photo? Oh, I never seen this photo. Okay, yeah, that's crazy.
success they've had outside of
what is this?
YouTube, which is really inspiring. Because even though Mark is the head of RDC, basically the leader and the most recognizable, if you listen to him talk and you watch his actions, he's all about his whole team, basically his day ones, all getting the same opportunities he gets. Like, really think about this moment right here.
Crazy.
Mark met LeBron, but
I'm
Ben
36.
was there too. LeBron too. Matter of fact, they have LeBron quoting their video. Like, real talk, the fact that they're even at a Space Jam premiere is insane to me, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
It really just shows how big and the influence they have now. Like, they're doing commercials with Under Armour, and I'm pretty sure it would have been
what are they?
really
easy for
Mark to just do that commercial by himself. But nah, he had his whole
Where's that
team there. I gotta respect it.
I didn't see his commercial.
And it's just crazy to think that from where they are now, and
they're doing it with the one player. Yeah, no, they actually have it. Hold up. Oopsie whoopsies.
the production value they have compared to back when I found them in like 2015, 2016 doing skits on Instagram, they've just come a long way. And speaking of people from this era,
I been collapsed up. I forgot I was. He backed his ass up.
Okay, seriously though, BerLeezy is one of those iconic content creators. Cause he's pretty much been in the game just as long as RDC World, and he's exposed pretty much every major cartoon that we used to love. Oh, and I know I'm bringing up his Exposed series, which was in like 2016, so I know I gotta be Unk, right? I'm not though. Goofy goober at it. And BerLeezy has so many memorable moments in his YouTube career, it's insane. Cause bro would get to flaming these characters for no reason. Everybody would be catching strays. Then he would have moments of analysis where he really broke things down. Like really listen to what he's saying.
Pact with who? And why is that Barbie face down? This is some evil shit.
And after the spiritual soul, we in a matrix. Lesson, he would hit us with the, but I'ma let it slide, I'ma let it slide. And then of course there were moments like these.
Okay, Disney. So you just thought niggas wasn't gonna notice that Oscar's eating chicken and waffles for breakfast. You might as well finish the stereotype.
I beg your pardon.
Yep, there you go, yep.
Then of course this nigga has videos of him cooking, which I don't know why, he just does. He also had an old video of him back then calling out a reaction.
Is that what? This is what you said. BSU. So what is BSU? Bison's? No, it'll be Howard.
Reaction channel, which back then people did not like reaction channels at all.
Dang, really? The fuck is this YouTube? It's a YouTube comment section?
And then immediately after that, bro dropped a banger of a diss track. Like he really has some of the most diverse content. And none of what I've been talking about is his most popular content. It was actually his gaming channel that popped off. He did numbers on that channel. Personally though, I didn't really watch it, but hey, I gotta give him respect. And someone else who I gotta give respect.
I ain't gonna
Describe your power.
CalebCity!
I can summon spiders.
Nah, bro, his skits, he's obviously gonna talk about it, but like the what? Damn, he too tough. The shit we come up with is too tough. Even like he would like come up with some shit and like I had like damn, I came up with an idea, right? And he did that shit way better. And I'm like, damn, like his shit be too tough.
Get out! Get out!
Get out!
Get out! Get out!
Yeah,
Nah, like actually his shit's like shout out to him. Like, he's one of the best sketch comics we have. Dead ass for like one of the longest, bro. Like
he is just one of those legendary YouTubers. And I ain't gonna lie,
legendary.
I think literally everybody has seen at least one video from him. Cause yeah, when you really think about it, Caleb has been around since Vine.
These shits?
Yeah, ooh,
yeah.
I know I just brought up a ghost. Cause Vine was our generation's TikTok. And before Vine shut down and he migrated to YouTube,
13?
bro was going crazy on Vine. Just look at his Vine compilations.
13,
like when it
16?
comes to Caleb, I genuinely think he has some of the most creative skits I've ever seen. So much respect. Oh yeah, and congrats on him and Kimmy getting married. It must be nice. But now I want to talk about a group that was underrated in this era. Do y'all remember LeanAndCusine?
Yes! Yes!
BNard and
BNard.
Nisey Niles?
Yes. What was the name of their group? But Niles, yes. Niles, BNard.
Cause real talk,
yes.
they were a big three, and they were talk about a group that was getting married.
Sorry, let's log in.
But now I want to talk about a group that was underrated in this era. Do y'all remember LeanAndCusine, BNard, and Nisey Niles? Cause real talk, they were a big three, and they were low-key running that era of YouTube for a little bit. The Billy Bounce Challenge? Yeah, that was them. And if you
and the I think of you. Yes.
Ever seen the disappearing? Yeah, this nigga, that was them. And if for some reason
these niggas are all perfect.
And you ever wondered who were these random dancers in Lil Yachty's One Night music video? It was these niggas.
What? Bro. Three-headed goat.
Who were these random dancers in Lil Yachty's One Night music video?
Hey, shout out Lil Yachty. He's been putting people on, like he's been supporting people. Dang, since back then. It's like what, 2016? And what he do right now. So shout out Lil Yachty too.
It was these niggas, bro. Nisey Niles. he was in an episode of Atlanta, and it was these niggas. Bro, Nisey Niles, he was in an episode of Atlanta. And
yes, that shit was perfect.
One of the most popular clips for a show that won an Emmy. Like, real talk, bro, what haven't they done? Well, I mean, I guess you could say the one thing they haven't done is, like, stay relevant. But come on, bro. Done. Well, I mean, I guess you could say the one thing they haven't done is...
Put me in, coach.
Like, stay relevant, but come on, bro. LeanAndCusine is still making videos to this day, and I actually find them pretty funny.
That shit geek.
Not to mention, bro, Niles went crazy in the gym and lost a lot of weight. Dave Once, it's your turn now. The blueprint is right here. Now it's only right that I end off with one of their best videos.
Oh my god, he looks so young.
Oh, Diana. Hey, yeah. I like the job.
Oh.
Freeze! I apologize. But what I don't apologize for?
What's your motherfucking name?
LENARR!
No,
LENARR!
What's your motherfucking name? LENARR! No, LENARR!
You know I had to bring back that classic of an intro. And not to mention, bro, this room right here with the blue and green walls. Yeah, that'll always take me back to this era of YouTube. Cause yeah, that room brought so many memorable moments, like this one right here, when that nigga Zach went crazy. Cause his face right here, oh yeah, moments before disaster ass face. But beyond just the videos he made with Zach, bro, he had other classics such as the ones he made of the rappers in the studio. Cause of course the one of Future with King's Dead, oh yeah, that was a classic right there. And then the one of Roddy Ricch when he made the box. Oh yeah, that's a banger, and I know bangers. But then of course I can't forget the video about Lil Uzi and that one random ass alien. It was definitely weird, but hey man, it worked. But then comes the videos that in my opinion really kicked it off for him. These videos about the rappers doing the Disney Channel intros. Oh yeah, these had me hooked, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah man, LENARR was just one of the ones who was in this really peak era of black YouTube. Even when he changed his intro. Getting back on topic though, one of the last big skit creators I want to talk about is King Vader, who I'll be honest, I'm not really the biggest fan of, just because I feel like his videos have gotten way too long at this point. But hey man, I still got to give him respect as a
he's a filmmaker,
content creator. But someone who I'm still a fan of to this day is Griffey. Cause he has some of the most unhinged skits, bro, I swear. They're so bad, I don't even think I can show you the title of some of these videos. Yeah, Griffey is one of those YouTubers who will probably just never stop making videos at this point, and he'll just keep offending people. And the thing is, he can't get canceled. It's impossible. He high-key might be the Kanye of YouTube, just not crazy and I guess more calculated. I don't really know. But moving on to someone who came before a lot of these guys, who's a...
Whoa, YouTube, thank you, bro. Thank you. Important point. Where the fuck is YouTube Rewind? Where the fuck is YouTube Rewind, bro? Back in like 2013, like 2016, bro, 2017, they used to have these all the time, bro. Where the fuck is YouTube Rewind? YouTube, where the fuck are you at? And YouTube has exploded, bro, in every genre, like that tech, skits, other shit, type beat, bro. Like, so nigga go crazier. But it's not the same person. I know that. But no, bro. Ooh, Twitch can have a Twitch Rewind too.
Real OG.
Yeah, bro, just stop.
KSI.
I need this.
Cause bro's been making videos since like, I don't know.
Damn, bro.
No, when 2012, cause bro was an OG gamer for real. But then of course, like most people in that era, he went from making that kind of content to reaction videos. And then he also moved on to making reactions about his Reddit page, which I'm not gonna lie, I actually really enjoyed those videos. Those are some of my favorites by him. And as he grew and evolved, KSI would also react to the older content that he made. And you could tell he definitely grew a lot because his old content was a lot of that stuff probably wouldn't fly. And it probably adds on to the fact that a lot of people have a problem with KSI nowadays. And when you look at the reasons why, it kind of makes sense. Cause around the time he dropped this song, oh my god, bro, he was getting cooked. But still, bro, when I think about KSI in terms of his work ethic and what he did to get in boxing shape, even though we know this fight was great for both of them to walk away with a lot of money, and what he did to get in boxing shape, even though we know this fight was great for both of them to walk away with a lot of money, but I still do have to respect the fact that KSI was a part of something that started the trend of influencers boxing. And I think that event definitely brought some life back into boxing as a sport. And I'm not saying KSI is like some all-time great boxer. I'm just saying a lot of eyes were on that event, and hey man, people who probably never watched a professional boxing match in their life probably watched one and now are continuing to watch it. Oh, and Lamborghini is his best song. Probably watched one and now are continuing to watch it. Oh, and Lamborghini is his best song, by the way. But moving on to the next person, we got Marquez Brownlee. KSI's hairline is just insane, by the way. I just had to get that out there. But nah, though, Marquez Brownlee is one of the tech goats. But if I'm gonna be completely honest, I really only watch this nigga for his iPhone reviews. But even with that being said, he has some of the most informative content on all of YouTube. And I be watching this nigga videos to live vicariously through this nigga. I'm not even gonna lie. I be watching his videos to not feel broke. But nah, MKBHD is a goat. And if I'm gonna talk about him, I gotta talk about the other Marquez Brownlee. And yeah, no jokes for a second, bro. Jadeon is a huge inspiration for what I'm doing right now, bro. His old content genuinely inspired me to just be more confident in what I was doing. Him being willing to take a joke and really do things like that out in public, bro, like real talk, it really helped me gain more confidence. And him giving his life to Christ is commendable and genuinely was a part of the reason why I also did the same. And also the content he's doing now, the Predator catches, he's really doing the Lord's work, getting these EDPs off the street. Oh,
does he have like a whole channel off that now?
Oh, and while we're
that's all his videos
talking about Gideon, we might as well talk about the other menaces. And of course, you know I'm talking about Nico, Steezy Kane, and Canel Joseph.
Okay.
Other menaces. And of course, you know I'm talking about Nico, Steezy Kane, Canel Joseph, and Adrian Harding. And I'll be honest, out of all these guys, I really kind of watch Nico a little bit and Canel a little bit too. But hey, even though I don't personally watch them all like that, I've seen at least a couple of videos from all of them.
Oh, he's that guy?
And hey, I gotta give credit where credit's due. But moving on, I'm about to talk about two of potentially the smartest people in the history of this planet. Zeus and B. Potentially the smartest people. And hey, I gotta give credit where credit's due. But moving on, I'm about to talk about two of potentially the smartest people in the history of this planet. Zeus and B.
Bro,
potentially the smartest people in the history of this planet. Zeus.
The research department. He had an all deaf hat? That's tough. That's hard.
And B.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Nah, but for real, Zeus and B-Lou are on a legendary run right now. Yeah. And the reason they got all these memes about them being smart is because they just kind of are, low-key. Like, really think about it. The reason they have all these classic quotes, all these classic clips that are coming from them, I mean, it's obviously because they're smart. They know how to entertain people. They're low-key OG clip farmers. So, I mean, it's like, when you look at all the crazy and funny things they did, bro, I'm telling you,
and they don't even be like everyday type beat.
Knew what they were doing the whole time. So yeah, they're definitely cemented. But whole time their freestyle videos, nigga, those are on the hood Mount Rushmore. Yeah, cause that's one of them videos along with like the final 3 minutes of the 2016 NBA Finals that if you find on your girl's TV, you are cooked, buddy. She does not watch sports. But not for real, Zeus and B-Lou are definitely goated. And I will say they definitely carried Aiden. I can't even lie. But staying along this kind of side of YouTube in this era, I gotta speak about this guy right here, Soluminati, and possibly No Glaze, maybe the most recognizable figure in all of Black YouTube. All right, maybe not the most recognizable figure, but at the very least, Soluminati probably has some of the most influence I've ever seen out of anyone in any field. It's insane. Because when you really think about it, very least, Soluminati probably has some of the most influence I've ever seen out of anyone in any field. It's insane. Because when you really think about it, a bunch of current YouTubers probably looked up to this guy at some point and use his lingo now.
Yeah, because he used to make
clips. That's tough. Your simples, all that kind of stuff, the cadence of the voice. Yeah, because all that stuff was him, bro.
Bro, on everything. I used to know a nigga that would like say his shit like that, and I like, oh, that's actually funny. Like, say that's tough. Or say like that. I was like, you say something like that. I was like, okay. And like, I thought it was his thing to hype me, but no, it was just all
Even TikTok still kind of feels his presence in a way because the amount of memes this guy spawned is in TikTok still kind of feels his presence in a way because the amount of memes this guy spawned is insane. The We in the Matrix, the Popeyes chicken sandwich, like all that spiritual soul, gazer, you know what I'm saying? And even was hit.
What it do, flight crew? FTC.
Just top up.
Now we all know Flight Dut reacts, and we all know he's one of the OGs in the 2K community. And with that,
oh, this is a 2K community agent. Pop up. Like fucking Mike Corzumba. Davis? Is that really Davis? Pretty Boy Fredo, Los Paws. Who else? Gideon. Other people. Chris Move. Fam.
being said, despite all the antics, despite, you know, acting dumb and all that stuff, Flight's reach and impact is actually going way beyond just 2K. And it's like, you don't think about this now, but back then he was really a laughingstock of the community because of how cheeks his music was and how he was at basketball. And now he has Stephen Curry, yes, the Stephen Curry, 4 rings, greatest shooter of all time, giving this man a shout out. It's insane. And it really is kind of like the RDC World thing where someone you look up to is now giving you praise.
Shit like that.
Bro. And I got nothing but respect for Flight because even though he had a Cosmo arc, bro's still doing crazy numbers now, and I gotta give him respect. And we already know 100% June Flight is beating LeBron in a one-on-one. All right, that's a little bit of a stretch, but we know he's beating Paul George for sure. But now I'm thinking about Paul George, and he's definitely old enough to be an unk. You know who else is an unk? Bro, Cash Nasty is just one of those OG YouTubers, bro, especially in the 2K community. And I'm gonna be real, bro. Out of Soul, Cash Nasty, and Flight, I probably watch Cash Nasty the most. I mean, from his gym transformation videos to his 2K content to even his prison ball John Meek hooping videos. And shout out to dude for meeting LeBron, bro, because this might be one of the biggest LeBron Glazers who actually met him in real life. Well, other than like Shannon Sharp, but you know what I'm saying? You get the point. And shout out to bro for having a kid. Hey, W dad, W kid, W unk. Oh, and speaking of unks, I gotta give a quick shout out to Daquan, bro. And this guy, no exaggeration, no cap, no glaze, might actually be the funniest nigga on the whole internet, bro. Because if he stumbles across you and then you see a video of him in a car, oh, you're cooked. Don't even fight back. You just about to get torched. But yeah, shout out DSG, man. And I definitely wanted to talk about I'm Dontai, just considering, you know what I'm saying, he got his start on YouTube. And not to mention, he kind of is a YouTube OG when you really think about it. But then I kind of also wanted to talk about Your Rage, who also kind of started off on YouTube. But then I realized all of these niggas are kind of on Twitch now. Because I wanted to talk about D2G for a little bit, but you know what I'm saying, he's also more so on Twitch these days, not to mention like Black Boy Max. So I'll just save them all for the streamers video. And moving on to the next person, I gotta talk about Corey, and I know y'all finna hate me for this, but I just didn't watch him. And to be honest, I couldn't even tell you a reason for it. I simply just didn't grow up with his videos. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, not gonna lie. It's the same.
But hey, I know he made a couple videos with Dashie, and Dashie's basically like black, you know.
He basically, no, I just actually didn't see his videos.
I mean, okay, no, but maybe like, you know, T Pendel is though. You know what I'm saying? He had a few good skits with Dashie. You know what I'm saying? All right, enough playing around. Let me move on to someone who I know y'all actually all love.
Maryland?
The Godfather of 2K, Chris.
That's like YouTube skits, like back in the day, bro. Like 2012, 2014, 10 vibes, those, Nigga Higa, those type of shits.
What is that sound?
Oh my gosh. That's so murder!
Nah,
Chris Move is just one of those YouTube legends, especially in the 2K community because, bro, he gave us all these crazy sayings. Like, bro, cheese, if you sag off your swags off, give that guy a manual, give that guy a map, splash, bro, he's literally a goat. And it really feels like between at least half the people I mentioned, bro, they were all influenced by Chris Move at some point, even Illuminati. And it's crazy because he really only plays games, but dude is dedicated to playing games. I knew it was up when bro started playing Pokemon Go, because at that point he was just doing it for the love of the game, bro. And that's
this nigga posts like a 3-minute clip I've been playing like every week. This nigga made it. Can live off that.
what you gotta respect about Chris Move, man. Certified GOAT. Oh, and this guy too, I guess. Okay, now before though, bro, I could not bring up Chris Moo without bringing up KOT4Q because he's simply just a legend. And despite all his YouTube success, despite his podcast taking off, and despite him having all these appearances on TV shows like Inside the NBA, it's really hard not to just imagine this guy.
How tall is this nigga? How tall is this nigga? I'm saying what, 6'2"? If he's like 6'5", 6'1", 6'2", 7.
His humble beginnings, doing NBA quizzes, man. And kind of moving along from 2K YouTubers, I just kind of wanted to mention Dom2K. And I don't have much to say about him other than I used to watch him all the time. And this guy is the definition of...
They just named that shit out of 2K?
Elite ball knowledge.
That's great branding.
And whenever he decides to call it quits, oh, I'm throwing one on the grill. And moving on, I kind of...
I already see streams, so I had to throw some on the grill. Damn, that shit messy as fuck.
I want to talk about Azers, who's someone who just has such unique content. And I'm not saying he's the first one to ever do voice trolling or whatever, but never forget, this dude's impressions were so good, he actually landed the role of Cleveland Brown. Yeah, nigga, Cleveland Brown from Family Guy, a show on television. And yeah, maybe I'm overreacting, but I think it's just crazy to me that a YouTuber of all people became the voice actor of a character on one of the most popular shows of all time.
That show didn't come out before? Did he replace it? I feel like that show... So maybe the Cleveland show came out, what? Because I know he wasn't the voice of...
And I really think it just goes to show how much YouTube is really giving these creators opportunities to do big things just because of the influence everybody has nowadays. And I really didn't think I could also make this video without mentioning Young Don, just because he's one of those creators who had an insane run. I'm talking 2018 playoff bronze type beat. And funny enough, I'm pretty sure 2018 was the year this dude really started playoff bronze type. And funny enough, I'm pretty sure 2018 was the year this dude really started popping out for real. So, hey, man, because even though he doesn't make the animations anymore, and even though he said a lot of questionable things, I still got to give him respect, man, as a creator. And moving on, I felt it was only right to talk about the music side of Black YouTube, which this guy right here, Sean C, I'm sure a lot of y'all know him, because a lot of people really just see him as like the Black Anthony Fantano. And I'm gonna be honest, he's way more than that. And without him, I wouldn't have a clue about what's going on in like the rap scene, you know what I'm saying, the music scene all in general, and like the Grammys and all that stuff at all. So I gotta give him his props. And wrapping up, I kind of want to talk about Black YouTube nowadays and the state of it, which I really think AMP is a good example of where we're going to be going forward. And really, you just see a bunch of people kind of switching from Twitch and putting that content on YouTube. Like, looking at their content really puts it in perspective just how grand these videos are getting. These dudes are making videos with like actual celebrities like Kevin Hart or something. This is just insane to me because Kaisenat is just really up there, bro. And he really started on YouTube.
Nigga, and I just saw the AMP movie. Any means possible, that Bang one. Yo, what?
But before I wrap this video up for real, bro, I just want to take some time to say thank you. Truly thank you to anyone who's watched this far. Thank you for anyone who supported me thus far, man. Thank you. I don't really know what else to say other than, you know what I'm saying? I wish I get more content out to y'all on a weekly basis, but...
What's your shit all should copyright? Why is it all should copyright?
You know what I'm saying? We going up. We trying to grind from here. And
shout out, bro. Starting out too.
More content out to y'all on a weekly basis, but you know what I'm saying? We going up. We trying to grind from here, and just thank y'all. Real talk, man. And I just want to end this video by like, you know what I'm saying, giving some attention to like men's mental health, and then just throwing up one of the YouTuber creators who just really inspired me a lot when I was younger, man.
There is weight behind words. I'm sorry, yo.
RP. Yeah, shit was wild. Yeah, definitely, bro. RP, I think definitely. This is a great video. This is a great video, bro. Shout out J Roy. Black YouTube. Tough.